Robin is sick. He was on some borderline DV type stuff for a second, and he gripped up Starfire because she let Slade run right by her. I ain't like it. I ain't like that at all. Hello. It's me, your girl, Miss Toonslover, and I'm back with another recap. Back when I did my Edna and Nettie reaction, Naruto Anime 16 requested Teen Titans. I knew it existed, but I maybe seen one full episode, so I had to hop on a Googler, and they said the episode Haunted was one of the best episodes of the series. So here we are. Haunted is from Teen Titans Season 3, Episode 5. HBO Max took Teen Titans off, unfortunately, but YouTube's got your back, okay? The link to the full episode is in the comments. Make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, because I don't have a real posting schedule I can commit to yet, so you never know when I'm gonna upload another video. Alright, let's go. Alright, so it starts off and it's nighttime, clearly. Silky's gross self is rolled up sleep and the camera pans over to Robin, who is busy staring at a quiet Jump City. Cyborg's nosy behind comes in to see what Robin is up to and tells him to get his head in bed. After Cyborg locks down the facility, Robin heads to the basement to search through old boxes. He opens a box that has the villain Slade's mask and costume inside it, and all this dust comes off and it causes Robin to choke. Then here comes Cyborg, nearly scaring the mask off of Robin. Cyborg attempts to assure Robin that Slade is gone and he isn't coming back. But Robin's like, man, I don't know that, because we never actually captured him. Immediately after, the alarm goes off and it's time for the Titans to get back to work. Let me just say, while Teen Titans was on the air, I never watched the show, so listening to this theme song always makes me smile. I wouldn't have expected this type of song for this show. Moving on, the Titans go fight this big cinder block guy, and he was definitely putting in the work. Like, they had their hands full. Ouchies! Robin seemed like he was about to take him out, but he got sent to Timbuktu, so he was out the rest of the fight. As soon as Robin survives a throw that definitely broke a few bones, something whooshes by him, and of course, it's the guy he been out here daydreaming about. Slade. So Robin begins to chase Slade all around the jungle, and Robin is on his heels like he didn't just get thrown 200 feet into the forest. They hopping on treetops like they playing a level of Super Mario Bros. Slade is moving way faster than Robin to the point it doesn't even seem real, like the branches hardly move, if they move at all. Slade's taunting Robin something crazy while disappearing in between lightning flashes. Shoot, it made me want to fight him too. Get him, Robin! Slade says he's freed Cinderblock to get Robin's attention, and he's got some shenanigans up his sleeve. He put 3 generators throughout the city that will trigger earthquakes that will break Jump City in 2. Oh, Lord. Robin said not today, cuz, and lunged at Slade, but of course this guy is out of here. Robin's salty AF, and naturally the rest of the Titans come through after Slade disappears.
Sorry to interrupt your little nature hike, but where were you?
Beast Boy's funny as I don't know what. I'm dead. He definitely looked like he was out here trying to connect with the earth. Robin said, hush, Slade was here and he's planning all types of chaos out here. Cyborg like, you sure? Cause you know you was out here thinking about Slade like 2 scenes ago. Robin said, bite your tongue. It was Slade. Cyborg is confused about how Slade survived the lava he fell into sometime prior to this episode, and Beast Boy is obviously sick from fighting in the rain. But Robin said, I don't care about none of that. Do y'all jobs ASAP. The team splits up on their Scooby-Doo mission, and Daphne and Fred, Starfire and Robin, are paired together. My guy is super intense. I know Starfire had to be uncomfortable. Cyborg calls Robin and says he doesn't see the generator and there are no signs of anything unusual. Raven and Beast Boy say the same thing. Poor Beast Boy, this guy really needs to get out of the rain.
Keep searching.
Robin says you clowns need to keep searching, then snaps out saying he should have went to search for them himself. Starfire attempts to assure Robin that the generators will be found and the team got this, but Robin takes off running into the woods, leaving Starfire behind. Apparently, Slade is in the middle of the trees and him and Robin get to fighting. Starfire catches up with Robin and Slade runs off right past Starfire. Robin's like, get him! And she looking all confused like, what? Get what? Look at her, she all confused, she like, huh? Robin is sick. He was on some borderline DV type stuff for a second and he gripped up Starfire because she let Slade run right by her. I ain't like it. I ain't like that at all. She said, first off, ouch. Secondly, there was no one there. Robin was shooketh. Next scene, Starfire, Robin, and Beast Boy meet up assuming Slade set them up, but Starfire shows up like, nah, this ain't a Slade trick. They was like, well, where Robin at? She said homeboy decided to go search for Slade on his own, but the thing is, he wasn't there. I know Cyborg had to be thinking, I knew it. Robin's losing it. He don't say that though, he just said,
let's go find Robin.
Robin heads to Slade's old hideout to give Slade a piece of his mind, but Slade was playing hide and seek. He's so childish. Robin said, get out here and fight, and Slade randomly appears on top of his mountain of broken machine parts and whatnot. I don't know. Robin puts his all into climbing that machine mountain. When he gets up to the top, guess what? You guessed it. Slade is gone. Robin is so determined to fight Slade, he lost his common sense. There's no way this man can move this daggone fast, but whatever. The mountain starts to crumble with Robin still on top, and he literally gets his butt handed to him by inanimate objects. He survives it though and gets on his feet, but Slade is still talking trash. This guy is really annoying. Robin finds Slade and asks him why Starfire couldn't see him. Slade's like, cloaking, duh, and then he scurries off. He starts taunting Robin again while prancing around the hideout and calls Robin soft. The nerve of this guy. Slade basically called the other Titans blind because they can't see the generators, Slade, or the truth. Robin ain't even defend them. He was like, yeah, well, I'ma have to beat you myself. No loyalty. I'm kidding. He just really hates Slade and he wants to be the one to bring him down. Robin is giving his all, but he isn't landing a single punch. But Slade absolutely is. As Robin is getting all the taste slapped out of his mouth, the Titans show up. Just like before, Robin's like, it's Slade, but no one else can see him. Basically, it just looks like Robin is beating himself up. It's looking just like that episode of SpongeBob when Patrick beat himself up.
No, please, have mercy!
Robin is upset that the team is there. He says they are supposed to be looking for the generators. Cyborg says there are no generators. Robin said, nah, he's gotta be cloaking them just like he did himself earlier when we were in the woods. Starfire said, right. But Robin, if he was cloaking himself, why were you the only one that could see him? Robin said, what are you trying to say? Raven said, bro, you sure you saw him? Robin said, yeah, fools, you think I beat myself up? Beast Boy like, dude, there's only one way in and out, and we were standing here the whole time. Robin said, I don't have time for this. I'ma find these ding-dang generators, and Cyborg had to snap on them. There are no generators or Slade, bruh. Man, Robin was in his feelings. He said, y'all not gonna have me in here thinking I'm crazy. Not me. I'm not. I know what I saw, and I'm ready to scrap with anyone that wants to be in the way. Robin wanted all the smoke, but Starfire said not today and hit him with her glowy starbolt thing to knock him unconscious. It had to be done. He snapped. Robin wakes up in the infirmary. They done strapped my guy down in the bed, got the wires hooked up to his head. I guess they figure he's still unconscious because they talking about how nutty Robin's been. Starfire doesn't want to keep him restrained, but the other said, man, he was trying to take us out. He's dangerous. Out of nowhere, Slade appears and starts talking his ish again.
I promise you won't feel a thing.
He got some electric knife thingy and whatnot. I don't like it. Meanwhile, the tests that they run on Robin show everything with him is normal. Starfire said,
"Boy, ain't no way, boy."
Robin wouldn't talk to us the way he's been talking to us.
But he is not normal. Robin would not do these things. He would not threaten his friends. He would not shout at me or... There is a cause!
And you must find it.
Y'all see she really cares for him because she didn't want to throw him under the bus and say how he hurt her earlier. Beast Boy said, we're gonna figure this out. Maybe Slade really is invisible. Cyborg isn't here for it. He said Slade would have shown up on his radar.
A few moments later.
Just then, Robin's vitals start going crazy. And when the Titans go in the room, Robin isn't there anymore and the room is tore up. Robin uses his acrobatic skills to get into the vents, but Robin activated the quarantine protocol. Nothing can get in or out. Starfire said, not my man, and started shooting her starbolt, but that backfires and it shoots all around the room. Cyborg like, I feel you, and he attempts to get out. Raven does her Azareth, whatever thing that she do to find Robin.
Azarath Metrion Zinthos.
She finds him telepathically and she begins to see what Robin sees in his mind. There's a brief glimpse of Robin's past memories, like his initiation with Batman and Robin's parents' death at the circus. Then Robin allows Raven to see through his eyes. Just as Raven tries to assure Robin that Slade isn't real, he appears and punches Robin, which throws Raven right out of his mind. She explains to the team that she isn't sure if Slade is real or not, but he is real to Robin, and the stress on his brain is destroying Robin's body. Robin really thinks he's fighting Slade, and he is losing the fight. Bad. So we see Slade and Robin fighting, but during the fight, the light starts to flicker, and Slade disappears for a moment, just like in the woods with the lightning. Raven, who is still connected to Robin, can feel that Robin is going to lose the battle with Slade. Starfire says, we will not have it, and starts ripping up the floor. Robin is getting really weak from this fight and begs Slade to stop.
Oh, Slade, stop.
No, Robin.
This kind of made me sad. I was like, oh man, Robin. But Slade was like, nope. I'm the thing that keeps you up at night, the evil that haunts every dark corner of your mind. Robin's like, my friends say you're not real. And Slade replies that he's very real. And how would Robin have gotten all the bruises if he wasn't there? And Robin can't even touch him. Suddenly, Robin's common sense came back. He realizes that he's covered in bruises, but Slade doesn't have a scratch. Then Robin starts to think back of all the times there was a flash of light. Slade disappeared. He realizes Slade is in the dark corners because he is only in Robin's mind, the dark corners of his mind. He finally understands that Slade isn't real and only appears when it's dark. So Robin turns the light switch on and Slade disappears. Starfire flies in just in the nick of time to catch a weak Robin and brings him back to the infirmary. There, Cyborg reveals that Slade pulled off one last trick.
His mask contained a chemical reagent that infiltrated your central nervous system.
Say that 5 times fast. The dust from the beginning of the episode caused Robin to see, hear, and feel Slade, and the more Robin fought him, the more messed up he got. Cyborg says that Robin is all clear now, but to be sure, Robin turns off the lights to make sure he doesn't see Slade in the dark. Then, Slade pops out and punches Robin right in the eye. I'm kidding, that didn't happen. Robin scans the room and the only ones there are his friends. Robin turns the lights back on and says he's been fighting Slade for so long, it was hard to let it go. He sometimes feels like he's the only one looking for him and the only one that can stop him. Starfire says Robin isn't alone, and Cyborg says if Slade does return, the team can handle it. He also tells Robin to get some rest. As Robin heads out, Beast Boy complains that he's dying over there and sneezes himself into different animals like he's been doing a good chunk of the episode. Raven and Starfire crack up, but Cyborg is like, the reagent in Slade's mask didn't trigger itself. Someone did it from outside the tower. We then see the basement and it zooms in on Slade's mask. The basement light flickers and the eyes on the mask begin to glow mysteriously. The end. I haven't seen too many full episodes of Teen Titans, but after watching this episode, I definitely have to see more. The action was great. Beast Boy always cracks me up, and the episode really had me on the edge of my bed. I was like, wait, so is Slade alive or not? It seemed pretty obvious from the beginning that Slade wasn't really there though. Robin just so happens to think about him and suddenly he appears the same night. Also, there was the situation with the tree branches. Whenever Robin jumped, the branches moved, but when Slade jumped, they stayed still. The rain never seems like it touched Slade like it did everybody else. Then during Slade and Robin's second fight, you can hear every move Robin makes, but Slade, you can't hear a thing. The biggest giveaway, of course, was when Robin climbed up that mountain. Slade gets up there all quick and easy and it remains intact, but once Robin starts heading up that bad boy, it gets to wobbling and whatnot. However, when Robin really actually started fighting Slade the second time around and he was getting tore up, I was starting to think that Slade was really there. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Brilliant episode. It was filled with suspense and tension, but also had valuable life lessons when it comes to obsession, mental health, and friendship. Robin's obsession with Slade is what kicked this thing off in the first place. He knew he was going to stop Slade once and for all and let all reason go out the window. Obsession can be harmful. When you allow someone to occupy your thoughts constantly, they gain influence over you without you even realizing it. This doesn't just affect you. It can also negatively affect those around you, as we saw with Robin. I'm glad he came to the realization that he needs to let Slade go, because Slade's gone. For the moment, anyway. The Titans had Robin's back all the way through, though. They may have had to knock him unconscious and tied him up, but it was for his own good. Buddy was ready to fight everyone, starting with Starfire. Poor thing. But his friends didn't give up on him. Even though they themselves couldn't see Slade, it was nice to see they did everything they could to help Robin. So what did you guys think of this episode? Did anyone else go back and forth wondering if Slade was real or not? Would you have believed Robin when he was out here kicking his own butt in the hideout? Let me know in the comments. As always, if there's another show or specific episodes you would like me to react or do a recap to, put it in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you can see when the episode you picked is uploaded. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!